So let me ask you something. What have you stimulated with any of this stimulus money? Did you put some of the money up for your kids? Did you fix the car, the roof? Did you paint the house? Did you repave the driveway? Did you get a new vehicle? Did you get your deep freezer and load it up because you know they about to bullshit with the food prices as well? Did you get you some lumber? I just want to know, what are people doing with this money? Now, that's not pocket watching, because I'm not saying specifically, intricately down into detail that you bought a prostitute or you bought a bag from so and so down the street. What I'm saying is, collectively, what did we do? Because if we don't own anything, and we've just been spending this stimulus money for things that we think made us better, then I believe we've been tricking ourselves. That's what I believe. I believe you've taken that stimulus money and stimulated someone else's family's wealth. That's what I know for sure. See, you didn't get the money and tuck it, and then keep living as if out of sight, out of mind, because without the stimulus, that would have been an extra expenditure that you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't get it and tuck it and then keep going on and keep going. Because if you were doing okay or getting by without that, the sacrifice would have been to, when you receive it. Okay, give you an example. Because you got society that'll tell you what poor is and poor and broke and this and this and that. If you one of them families, we grew up like this, who you didn't have the most outstanding amounts of money, but this family kids were always clean, well kept, well groomed, up to par with their clothes. You know what I mean? The toys that they had, the yard was nice, the home was nice, family drove a nice car, not class, E-class and all, a nice car, functional, clean, and they were cool. They were good. Well, you know what I mean. It's never good, but you know what I'm saying. They were able to live free of a lot of other stresses. So you get this right. Imagine if you get the money, you put that to the side and keep going with where you're going. You're still working, you're feeding the kids, clothing the kids, another check come in, put that to the side with the other. I'm not saying put it in the bank though. Cash that puppy, get it, and put it up. You hear me? Put it up. So that goes on. So this happens 3 or 4 times, right? I believe people, what y'all got, like 3 or 4 checks? I'm not even sure with that. But anyway, now you got a little lump sitting to the side. That lump is almost, when you do like the poverty rate and the numbers on that, that lump that you just put to the side is more than what some people make in a year. I'm talking about these people who, oh, I work for a living. You know what I'm saying? I pay taxes. Those people. I work hard. That's all I do is work. I'm gonna grow in everything. That's me on here. Now, that's another story. We'll get to that again. But imagine that. So now you have money to sit with each other at a table and not just blurt out ideas, but have the financial backing to manifest the ideas, to bring them into the physical right then, though. Right then, you can, oh, I have that. Oh, we need wood. I got $1,000 for some wood. Paint. Oh, I got buckets of paint. Let's go. See, man, I got that. A little bit of nothing, but a whole lot of sweat equity. Guys got a small building. Put it together. Boom, 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 boom. Women the same. All these ladies still doing home heads. Let's stop playing all this stimulus checking and out and money out here floating around. Ain't none of y'all got the brains or nothing. The push to go ahead to, girl, let's get together and go half and half on the storefront. We got enough to pay for the first 3 months up front. Boom, boom, boom on the rent. And let's just go hard in the paint. We got to go hard in the paint to get it off the ground. So we going to run promotion through the ass. We up all night long and doing hair. Like, we own it. The sacrifice that got to be made. You know what I'm saying? Some sacrifices got to be made. I'm just saying, since I see so many of y'all leave y'all kids at home just to go out. Just to go to the club or to the bar. And still putting the bum rap on the fellas. Well, the daddies ain't at home. We're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop doing that. See, what we're going to start doing is being accountable for each individual action. So if the child was being raised by mom, because historically, when you look back, men and women not being all the time together in the home is just what was. So we're going to stop using that. Because if you go according to the way that you would like to live, where the man is the provider, the man is the this, and he do this, and because you think you know what man is, then your man should only be home at least about an hour to 2 a day, period. I'm just saying, if you go according to how you guys would like to live, but don't know really what it would take to live like that. So did anybody stimulate the futures of their children? Y'all trying to make little twerkers and little pop lockers, and little D-boys. Did anybody even invest in any digital camera systems? Any laptops? You know what I'm saying? Anything that, if that's what you're trying to push, it could further it by just having the things necessary, the resources. Y'all ain't stimulated shit. You know what you stimulated? You know what I can guarantee? I can guarantee that some of y'all corny ass niggas that used to just smoke Reggie is now able to smoke a different brand, and you feel better about that. I bet you corny ass niggas who used to be chasing tennis shoes and chasing outfits from the local stores that what you think is the hottest fits in these windows and on these shelves. I bet y'all stimulated those stores. I bet y'all very much stimulated the Chinese population that's sitting in your neighborhood. Don't give me that shit. I don't eat Chinese food. You don't have to eat the Chinese food to support them because your girls spend at least $300 a month in the hair store. And since we don't own hair stores, then you're giving it to obviously who? Again, not stimulating us because that money is leaving the community. Remember? Because y'all won't buy shit. Y'all won't own shit. You won't educate yourself enough to know what it would mean to run shit. Your bright ideas don't even be bright. Y'all sit around and talk about the same things every day. Everybody talk about what they shoulda, coulda, woulda, if they would have been a ball player, if they were an actor, if they were this, if they were that. Come on now. So yeah, that's where we at with it. Ain't stimulated nothing. Wow. Hey, y'all think they stimulated something with the stimulus? No, they didn't. Do you think people stimulated anything with their stimulus checks? Nah. No. My son said no. He said no. He's 8. I'm just saying. Fuck y'all that. Y'all outside, but not outside. And you can't even see it. You're outside in a way. Because you don't have the vision to see the grid. So you don't know you're in the way. You think you're outside doing something. You just think you're outside just moving around. Bumper car ass niggas. And I'll be back.